What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in again. So we're gonna jump into this new moon in Leo, okay? That is activating the fifth house. All right. Leo is a fire sign, and it's all about creativity and expression, right? It also rules like your heart and like your inner child. It's like creating from these spaces, creating from your heart, creating from your inner child. It also rules children, okay? So there's themes of a lot of expression showing up, okay? And with this being a new moon, right after getting out of Cancer season, with the previous full moon that we just had in Capricorn, there was a lot of healing that has been taking place over the past 2 weeks. Dealing with the family, healing family issues. A lot of people have been dealing with a lot of domestic affairs and even internal and private affairs, right? Gaining a lot of wisdom, speaking to a lot of people to gain a lot of wisdom, okay? And now with this new moon showing up over the next 2 weeks, there's a lot of opportunities for creative expression. There's even this new expression of yourself emerging depending on how much healing and wisdom you cultivated throughout the previous season in Cancer. So very good start, okay? But definitely new opportunities to express yourself. Look for those opportunities. This could be opportunities to collaborate with others in terms of your creative abilities. Those are opportunities you want to look for, and they will be extremely profitable, in a tangible way, with tours, but also in a more like internally secure way as well, expressing yourself right now. So we move to the opposition to Pluto, okay, because this new moon is going to be opposing Pluto in Aquarius retrograde, activating the 11th house. So Pluto retrograde in Aquarius has really been challenging the collective when it comes to aspirations, hopes, your dreams. It's like, what are we doing when it comes to the overall benefit of humanity? What are we inventing? How are we inventing it? What is it for? How is this attributing to the aspirations, your dreams, your goals? So a lot of people, with this being retrograde, a lot of people have been focused on that since Pluto has been in Aquarius, okay? And this new moon is allowing you to now go deeper into this new expression of yourself. Go deeper into your dreams, your aspirations, your hopes, your wishes. Like, all of these things are at the forefront. And it's through you expressing something right now, okay? Some form of you shining some form of light, your essence from your heart, This energy also, for a lot of people who are still in between energies, where they're still healing, they're still integrating energies, it can feel very intense right now with this new moon opposing Pluto, because Pluto is a sign of transformation, right? And there could be a lot of old traumas or abandonment wounds, or even like love, heartbreak, wounds showing up. And it's showing up because there's still work there that needs to be done. Because before you can really emerge and step into this new Leo energy and really shine and express yourself, you want to make sure that your heart is healthy, your ego is healthy, you've done that inner work. That's going to play a big part. So some people may still be on that road to recovery. Now, we've moved to the square to Scorpio, activating the 8th house in the asteroids Hermes and Haumea. And this square here is right off the bat speaking on what we just talked about with Pluto, because Pluto rules Scorpio. And it's like that inner work, you're going through a transformation, but it's like you have the reins, right? With this 5th house Leo energy, you have the reins to really transform your experience, and to really embrace new parts of yourself. You know, if you've really done a lot of that work, this could be you expressing something that you've hidden, you know, from a lot of people for whatever reasons. But now is the perfect time to do so, and this can really allow you'll be amazed at how it initiates transformations within other people, right? And how they're able to connect with it on such a deeper level. Also, this can show up as you literally just being able to now express yourself because you've transformed, or you're finding this new expression of yourself, and it's transforming you, and you're just, you know, stepping into a whole new identity, you know. So allow a lot of things to be expressed. Allow transformations to happen with this new moon, because over the next 2 weeks you'll see a lot of good things unfold as a result of you initiating and expressing yourself in some way, shape, or form. Now we move to the last square to Taurus, okay, and this is activating the asteroid palette. Now this energy is speaking on, because with Taurus, you know, this is like when you literally gotten to the point of, and you're in a higher energy in alignment with this new moon in Leo. There's this energy of you really being able to have alchemized a lot of pain, right? And now it's really coming in the forms of profit. Pain has been transformed into profit. Pain being transformed into pleasure. Pain being transformed into material stability, okay? There's opportunities here from you creating from, you know, certain energies you may have healed from, or even just certain wisdom that you may have gained, and skills and talents that you cultivated. With you expressing these gifts, or, you know, because there's so many ways that you can express yourself. You know, this could be through writing, this could be through talking, this could be through drawing, this could be through dancing. But with this second house to Taurus, this could bring you a lot of, again, material stability. You could gain a lot of profit, okay, even more pleasure in your life, you know, depending on what you're expressing, okay? But it's a lot of opportunities for that on the table. There's definitely this new you showing up, and you have the reins and the control to control how this transformation is going to end up, because there's a transformation happening, whether it be internally or externally. It's going down because that's Pluto with this new moon opposing it, okay? But again, you know, you have the full range. You can control it. You know, you can choose to turn a lot of pain or any traumas or any fears or any phobias into profit, into pleasure, into material stability. And a lot of you guys have probably already done that and are in alignment with the energy of just already receiving that profit, that pleasure, and that material stability. So that's pretty much the gist of it all. Lastly, I will point out that this new moon is trining to retrograde Saturn and retrograde Neptune, okay? So there is this energy again of like rewards, you know. It's like for you expressing yourself, there could be a lot of long-term rewards coming through. But again, also on the flip side, Saturn here is not rewarding you for work not done. So if there wasn't any work that was really done throughout that cancer season, then you'll be doing that work. But if you have, you can expect to just receive a lot of opportunities that put you in positions to express yourself in some way, shape, or form in a new way. And this can be very lucrative and beneficial for you in the long run. So if you're interested in a transit report, new moon report, full moon report, full natal chart report, check the description, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.